Hi, magnificent ones. I'm here to give you another way that's costing you dearly, really dearly, your days, your months, your years of life, and that is busyness. Busyness is something that becomes like an ingrained habit. It's something that we are taught to become. It's something we're taught to be as a way of being, as a way of being productive and viable and normal and complete. It's a way of well, you know about my day. Well, let me tell you about my day. I'm also extremely busy. I'm busier than anybody I know. It becomes a sort of a badge of honor. It's like I have the badge. So what I'm want to just, if I could just perhaps shed light on, is the fact that this is not our natural state of being. This does not allow us to be in the actual life that we're living. This doesn't allow us to be aware of the moments that are actually passing by so briefly. There's only 2 days that are impossible to relive, and that is, or to visit again, and that is yesterday and tomorrow. The only day that you have is today. So, but the busyness is what's keeping us. And like I said, it's really costing you a lot. It's emotionally, mentally, physically, and financially, because it's such a burden. You go to work, you go to your daily existence. Whether it doesn't matter whether you're taking care of your parents, you're taking care of children, you're waiting tables, you're constantly busy. You're not even doing what you're doing because you're constantly thinking about your to-do list and what you're doing after and what you're doing this and what you did yesterday. It's just a time to be constantly busy from one thing to the next. So because of these various, because of this state of being, again, we go from one to, it's just, life just, and I'm just, one more thing to be aware of is to have a happier, more content, more fulfilling way of being, is to release ourselves from this busyness. And one suggestion is to, someone gave me this years ago, was to actually set a stopwatch every 15 minutes. And back then we didn't have the stopwatch on the iPhone or your smartphone. And this is a really easy thing to do now on your smartphone. If that's too much, even do it a half hour. And realize how ingrained busyness is. So try that today. Just do a busyness habitual check-in, and notice that it is not your natural state to be busy. Try to be aware that your normal state of being is actually to be here, to be aware, to use your senses and smell, and to be aware of the nuances in someone's voice, to be using your nonverbals, and to be aware of the cues that are happening, to look around and see what's going on in the air, and to taste your food. So maybe taking that every 15 minutes or half hour to check in to your life, a novel idea, and to experience it.